Years ago, while learning to fly, one phrase was repeated over and over again. Flexibility is the key to air power. At first, I thought it was about flying airplanes. It wasn't. One day, we took off from Texas and headed towards Oklahoma. It was one of those perfect flying days. I mean, blue skies, smooth air, unlimited visibility. Everything about the mission had been carefully planned. Every checkpoint, every maneuver, every turn, everything. Then, about halfway through the flight, the sky changed. The blue disappeared, dark clouds began to build and form, the visibility dropped. Rain moved in, and within minutes, the mission we had planned no longer matched the conditions we were flying in. And that's when my instructor pilot taught me something I'll never forget. He said, "Ben, the mission hasn't changed, only the conditions have." I mean, really think about that. How often does life do the same thing? You have a plan, a career, a business, a relationship. Everything is moving exactly the way you expected. Then, without warning, the conditions change. A customer leaves. A diagnosis arrives. The economy shifts. Someone you trusted disappoints you. Most people panic. They mistake changing conditions for a failed mission. But they're not the same thing. Great pilots don't abandon the mission because of weather changes. They trust their training. They adjust their route. They change their altitude. They communicate. They adapt. Then they keep flying. Maybe that's true in life too. The goal doesn't always have to change. Sometimes only the way you get there does. So today, ask yourself one question. Have I abandoned the mission, or do I simply need a new flight plan? Because success doesn't belong to those who avoid storms. It belongs to those who know how to fly through them. Choose excellence. Choose adaptability.